Hey, this is Warhammer Dad. I wasn't going to do a tutorial on this, I just was doing a quick little project, but I figured, well, I'll just add this because other people probably have the same thing. What do you do with all those leftover pieces of pluck foam out of your model boxes? Well, I'm building a box for my daughter's peace-loving Marines. Anyway, so out of a banker's box and all those leftover boxes, I decided I would make a padded one. I didn't feel like buying a whole nother bag or foam or anything. So, whoops. Here's the start. I just had a banker's box. I'm just taking pluck foam, glue, just regular Elmer's glue. And what I've done so far is I've just put a floor on the bottom. I've built up this much shelves, and I've cut one piece of just cardboard. That is going to go in, and that's going to be my first floor. I did something similar for a terrain box, but this one's going to be for her Marines. The glue is not dry on this, so this is going to be, I got to use that other box. But what I did is I'm measuring it out. I'll measure out the inside of the floors based on the different things she's going to use. I'm taking some old Chaos thing. I'm going to repaint these in Space Marines, convert them over for her. So, I'm just going to lay them out like that. I measured out. This is going to be a little bit high on the top, but it's going to have padding on the inside of that. I'll show you when I get to that part. Anyway, all I'm doing is taking all the different pluck foam, Elmer's glue, and building it up, and then I'll show you what it's like probably when I'm halfway done and then when I'm done. Okay, and here's just a quick bit on how I'm doing the floors and lids. I'm just taking some of this other foam, a thinner foam. This is not the most space efficient way of storing them, but you could just make bins out of this and throw them all in the bin if you got a whole bunch like an orc or something, if you're not going to do individualized compartments. But I'm just using the same width as these to measure out how far. Just throwing some PVA glue on the bottom of it and gluing it down. Very simple to do. I'll make an entire floor and then I'll flip it over and do the entire top. Alright, so here is the floor of the next level. I've got them underneath. I'm getting ready to put some weight on it just to hold these down. I'm just going to let you know ahead of time that this takes a ton of PVA glue, and that's it just is what it is. That's the way it works. And I'm just using that. Next step would be to start building the actual compartments. Alright, just one thing. This is the terrain tray I built, and the one thing you have to remember is put something in there so you can get the thing out. This is just to hold some rocky terrain I had, because I move a lot. This is the concept I'm going with for this one. Okay, so it sat overnight drying. Try to do this one-handed. So basically, this is what it looks like inside. What I ended up doing is I realized I had a couple of these already done, so I just did this to this size. I left that open because I'm going to keep that in there with it. You can do it however you want. Just pull this out. I'm going to have to do two-handed. Hold on. Then I've got another layer down here. I did a similar thing. These are my daughter's Peace Marines. I decided on the little tray piece after I had already done the whole bottom here. So hold on, let me switch out my hands and well, maybe I could do this one-handed. I used a pretty thin piece of cardboard, so it's pretty flexible, which I like. As you notice, I left this piece open here because when he gets his banner on there, it's going to stick out. And then down in the bottom, I have space for different items. This will actually fit 3 jet bikes. I tried that out. That is a very quick and easy box. It's not the most space efficient, but for sticking in a corner, I got a bunch of boxes over there. and using up leftover foam worked out pretty well. And there you have it, a quick and easy home for my daughter's peace-loving Space Marines. Only last parting word I'll have is just pay attention to where you set the handles, and to remember to put a little something to get your finger through to pick them up. This one I decided I'm going to cut off this handle here, and then it's easy to hold. Until next time, this was really more of an idea project log versus a real tutorial, but